See the difference? How there's a time elapsed? That's how you know that it's recording.
Okay.
Hi. This is Jessie. And what's your name on Tumblr?
Do I have a Tumblr?
Like, what would people from Tumblr know you as?
Rick.
This is Rick. And we are talking about
Pokemon
Black and White 2.
Do you know
I don't care.
anything about a castle?
A castle?
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
No.
We got Pokemon Black and White. I got White. And he got Black because he's worse. When it came out.
Wow.
And then the beginning of this month, he didn't care enough to be around because he was at a cottage, but I was there and I got us Pokemon Black and White 2, and I still got White because White is still better. So, then, what, you've beaten the Pokemon League once.
Yeah, no, okay.
You've beaten the Pokemon League twice.
No, how is that?
I thought that's how you beat the game.
No, you beat it once.
You beat it once and then what?
And then you do everything else. Catch all the legendaries.
That's beating the game? I thought you beat them once
Well,
and then you go around and do other
the game
stuff.
is catching all the Pokemon, but who the hell does that?
Not me. But I thought you had to go back and beat them a second time and then that was going to be it. That's what I thought this entire time.
I could beat the Pokemon League. I beat it with one Pokemon before with a level 50 something.
A level 50 something only you beat the whole Pokemon League with.
Yeah.
What if level 57, level 50 something what?
Haxorus.
What the fuck's a Haxorus?
A dragon?
Do you have it on your thing?
He's the guy I just showed you.
Wait, which one? Oh, the one with the pink hair that I hate?
Pink hair?
It's like a cat type thing with the pink horse hair.
It's not.
I hate that guy.
Pink horse hair?
Yeah, it has like a mane.
Oh, it's got like kind of like Jurassic
Go
Park.
get it.
There's no hair on this guy. It's a dragon.
Then we're not talking about the same thing. People can't. Okay. That's Haxor. So you beat the Pokemon League with a 50-something level version of that only.
Well, no, but three other Pokemon, but they barely did jack anything.
Jack anything.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, let's talk about the differences between Pokemon White 2. Like, we'll talk about the difference between the sequel.
I've never played White.
Talk about the difference between Pokemon White and Black 2 and Pokemon White and Black.
Well, Black 2 has a 2 in its name. That's one of the big differences. And the release date was way off. It was like a year and a half after.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Those are the big main differences.
Those are the main two. You start out in a different place on the map. It's the same map. And you said it's 2 years later?
Yes.
2 years later in the timeline. And near the beginning, you're forced to make a movie. But yeah, basically
Well, the beginning for me, but that was like a week and a half for you. Might have been like an hour and a half for me, but...
You know what? I have shit to do in my life when I'm about to go for the second round out of the Pokemon League.
Second round, sure.
Seriously? I'm doing my EV training! You know I'm doing my EV training.
Yep. Have you even got an EV in this game?
Can you explain what is your problem with my EV training?
Well, there's a Pokemon called Eevee. E-E-V-E-E. And she's training it.
I'm training 6 of them.
It has 7 evolutions of it, but you can only hold 6. So, she left out one of the better ones. Umbreon is kick-ass.
He sucks anyway.
No. Espeon sucks.
Espeon does suck. You know who sucks even more than Espeon? Leafeon. Like, grass-type Pokemon are seriously the worst. If you choose a grass-type starter...
Well, how about Ferrothorn?
No. I don't know who that is.
Well, he's grass and metal, so he's like doubly... Do
you mean steel?
It's not called metal.
No, it's called steel.
Whatever.
Okay.
Anyways. So EV training.
So I'm training those EVs, and I call it EV training.
But EV actually stands for effort value.
Basically, the situation is there's these EV levels, and typically the phrase EV training means you train Pokemon such that their EV levels are being controlled by you instead of like at random, as which they're programmed really to do if you play the game without really thinking about the EV levels. So he would go on and on and on and on and on for like years, literally. Years of my life. I'm hearing about this fucking EV training. I'm EV training this Pokemon, EV training this Pokemon from, you know, an egg to have them like the proper EV levels, okay? So I really like Eevee, the Pokemon named Eevee, like you said. And so I decided to train 6 of them, and I thought it'd be really funny to call it EV training so that I can go on and on about my EV training and annoy the shit out of him like he has to me. Okay, so anyways, near the beginning of the game, like I was saying a million years ago, you are, you get lured into this movie studio, and they make you shoot movies. But like shooting a movie, basically you're just doing a Pokemon battle, but it's like kind of staged. Like you have a script and you tells you like on each move like what your goal is. And then yeah, you film it on like a green screen, and then you go to the movie theater and you view the actual film, and like all the actors say things that they didn't say when you were filming it. It's totally ridiculous. And then you can see the audience reaction, and they like clap for you if they like you or whatever. And then you can go to the records and you can see how much movie or money made in Poké Dollars. And there's some sort of like competition about popularity, or like you can become a movie star. I don't know, but that's what I'm doing after I finish Pokemon League, I can tell you that much.
You're not actually playing the game, but I don't know.
Okay, so Pokemon Black versus Black 2. Give me 2 things you don't like about the change.
Seems like it should be the same.
Okay, so your answer isn't that you don't know. It's nothing.
Well, I hate these trainers that always battle you.
Explain yourself. Basically, when you walk in front of a trainer, it like you make eye contact with them and then you have to battle them. Okay, but once you beat them, then next time you walk by them, they just leave you alone. That's how it works. And that's how it's worked. Always. Probably. I don't know. I didn't play this game in the 90s. Is that how it worked? Always.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what's your issue? There's certain trainers, and what happens that's different?
That you walk in front and you battle them, then you walk away, but then if you leave that area and then return to it, then if you walk in front of them again, you'll have to rebattle them. But their Pokemon stay the same level, so presumably when you come back, your Pokemon are of higher levels. And it's just a waste of time.
Because like once you go through the whole map and you've already like beat all the trainers, what sucks about training Pokemon is that there's really like no more trainers, and they give more experience points than wild Pokemon. So you're always like, oh my god, I wish there were more trainers here. But you wish there were more trainers of your own level. You don't wish there was trainers with like fucking level 20. I mean, like level 12 or yeah, even 20. You know, like you're of no use to me. You'll get higher stuff from like the wild Pokemon of your own level. So that'd be pretty annoying. So you're getting annoyed with those. I've only come across one, and it was a girl.
Yeah, there's like 6 at least.
Okay, because I'm only in Nimbasa city right now. I've done the first 3 badges. So I know, ridiculous.
Well, you could battle the Pokemon League over and over again, because they'll give good experience. Especially since there's a lot of, well, you would never know, but there's a lot of higher level Pokemon trainers out there that return daily, so you can battle like level 75 trainers.
Cool.
Once a day.
Now give me 2 things about the change to black, from black to black 2 that you do like.
I'm not sure, because there's a lot of things that I thought were changes, but I just maybe never noticed them in black.
Okay.
So, like, I'm not sure if you were poisoned, you can probably walk around. Like,
okay.
That kind of seems... Like, when you're poisoned, you usually take, like, 3 steps, and then he'll go down. Outside of battle, he'll go down on HP, and then eventually he'll faint.
I don't even mind that as much as it is the shaking of the screen. I'm like, I get it. I have no compassion for you.
So that's a plus. There's a couple functionalities, nothing she'll ever care about, but effort points with the EVs.
EVs.
You could check whether you have them all, because you can only earn a certain number, or you could theoretically have a Pokemon as strong as you'd like. There is a theoretical limit. So anyways, but there's also a Pokerus virus that I've never had.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
And that, I think it doubles it as well, so you could battle one Magikarp and get 10 speed EVs if your Pokemon is infected with Pokerus.
Is that the reason why Poke Centers ask you if you want to heal your Pokemon or not? Because if you say no, then that you're keeping the Pokerus.
No, you can't. It's unhealable. It really does nothing. It just doubles it. But she'll inform you after they've healed it. They'll be like, oh, well, one of your Pokemon is infected with the Pokerus virus. Don't worry, it's nothing and it'll go away. Which, there's a way to preserve it by throwing it into the, whatchamacallit, the machine. Storing it away.
Oh, the PC.
Yeah, PC.
The machine. It's a computer, Jess. So now tell me 2 things that you hope that they'll change for future games.
Well, future games will be a next generation, which should include...
Will they?
Yeah. It'll be a whole new Pokemon.
They're going to add more Pokemon.
Of course.
I thought this was supposed to be the last one.
Are you sick?
That's what I thought.
Last one in this generation, just like...
Yeah,
Red,
no, I thought
Blue,
this
Yellow.
generation was the last time that they were going to add new Pokemon.
No, I'm sure they'll add more Pokemon every time they come up with a new generation.
Oh my god, there's like 600.
Yeah, I know. And back to my point, next Pokemon will have number 666, and it better be a Devil-type Pokemon.
I agree.
It better.
Although technically, that Devil's number was... I think I heard that they they mistranslated it, and so it's supposed to be actually Devil's number is 616. Yeah. Is there a Pokemon 616 yet?
Yes.
Is it a Devil type?
No, there is no Devil type.
Like I'm saying, what is it? Like, is it evil looking?
I don't know. I think it's like happening.
It doesn't say the number on there, does it? It says only the Unova number, I thought.
Well, when you beat the game, you get the National Dex, in which case you get every Pokemon.
Okay, I forgot. I'm sorry. God. I don't use that. I use Therapy for everything. I don't even use my Pokedex. Like, who seriously cares about that?
Shelmet.
Shelmet? Oh my god, the least evil thing. Show the Shelmet.
Well, it'll...
Yeah. Shelmet.
Basically, I guess some sort of crustacean in the head of a knight's armor helmet. But there is double battles now in wild Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
But in trainer battles, there's rotation battles and triple battles.
Right.
Which, yeah, okay. Like, rotation battles, they worked. I like them. But there's really no... Like, how would you do that? Like, one-on-one battle, sure. You got a Pokemon, but how do you tell a Pokemon only to battle this guy and not attack them all? Like, it really doesn't seem okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in a triple battle, yeah, like, for some reason you can't attack across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get that, okay. Like, attack this person. But a rotation battle just seems unrealistic in a real-world scenario.
I agree.
But I can see maybe triple battles in wild Pokemon. It's kind of like getting out there, like, what, next 6-on-6? It's a little ridiculous, but it's a nice change that I could see maybe happening.
Okay, so I think that pretty much covers the review. So let's rate Pokemon Black and White 2. Give it a rating.
Well, you haven't finished the game. You're not even halfway done.
I'm asking you to give it a rating.
Yeah, but didn't you say we?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a rating too. But I want your rating to be separate from mine because you know more.
Why separate knob?
Why separate knob?
On a condensed rating of...
It's a very difficult decision.
Well, I don't know. I'll say 8 out of 10.
I give Pokemon White and Black 2 3 out of 4 Sour Patch Kids.
And why is that? Out of half the game, so
Yes, that's based on only the 3.5 badges worth I've done.
3.5 badges.
Like I'm
Those
almost
damn badges. Isn't that something?
badges. We don't need no stinking badges.
Yeah, something. Like
What is that?
I don't know.
We need them. So, because I still think that strangers are dumb.
Functionality, the Y button.
Yep. I only have 3 things registered to it. Okay,
What's your favorite medal?
I haven't picked
That
one.
one's kind of like a stupid thing that I made.
That's one of the reasons it gets 3 out of 4 instead of 4 out of 4. Okay, so that concludes our review. And thank you for being on my guest vlog spot. This is Rick.
Jesse. I prefer Wayne if you're gonna go the other way.
Okay, and what do you have to say to the people as a sign off?
I hate this.
Fair enough. I give you everything. You don't earn anything yourself.
Right.
You're a grumpy old man. You know, every time you like touch the table, you like shake everything.
Good. Everyone thinks it's an earthquake.